confidence in Brock, even though he struggled the last couple games?
You want me to say no? I mean, come on now. Like, the thing is the quarterback is always going to receive the blunt, like the brunt of the criticism. But Brock is like the least of my worries. Brock is made of the right stuff. Yeah, can he protect the ball better? Sure, but he's the reason why we have a chance to win games in every single game that we're in. Like right now, I can't like the common denominator right now is that I haven't been able to say in the last three losses that man the defense had our best outing, we just happened to lose. We're not playing good football on our side, and that's the reason why we haven't won the last three games, and that's got to get figured out, and it will get figured out. The bye will be great for us. You know, people want to say, "Oh man, it sucks. Like we can't just get the taste out of our mouth after a quick turnaround." Like we had that opportunity this week, and we didn't. We didn't get it right. So I'm gonna look at it as a good reset to be able to go into the bye and figure this thing out and get back to playing 49er defense because right now we're not.
I'm assuming that what you just said about the defense is the most of your worries right now. What specifically are the things that are going wrong right now for the last few weeks for you guys?
Just inconsistency across the board. I think tackling has been an issue when it hasn't been in the past. Players just got to execute at a higher level, including myself. We got to play more as a unit. There's got to be more hunt to the football at all three levels. There's got to be more penalty-free football. Like I said, execution got to be higher. We think that we're preparing hard. We think that we're putting a lot of work in. Obviously, we're not doing enough. There's got to be more. There's got to be more there. That's just what it is.
28-32, so uncharacteristic of your defense. What do you see from the pass coverage or the pass defense in general?
Yeah, no, we were going to keep it simple this game and rely on our execution to, play our coverage and with our rush, and it just wasn't enough today. Playing complementary football, and I'll have to look at the tape to see exactly where we were wrong in that phase.
As far as playing complementary football and setting a tone defensively, how damaging do you think that first third down was, where you had two defensive linemen missed that sack and Earl rolled out?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta be better on third and long. Like that's got to be an automatic off the field. When we get them backed up in a third and long situation, I think back-to-back weeks we had one last week where it was about a 3rd and 12 and we gave up a check down for a first down in the beginning of the game. Same thing this game. But at the end of the day, like that's not back breaking. Like I think we gotta be better at bouncing back, off of adversity. Like who cares if they get a first down, backed up in that situation early in the game? Like how are we gonna respond? Like it is what it is.
You talked about mental toughness last week. Is that something that's still lacking? Still lacking?
I mean, we haven't shown that we can play from behind and come back and win a football game. So that's something that we got to address and get better at. We can't just be a team that can only win when we're up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that's something we'll look at.
Is the team getting overconfident after beating Dallas by 32?
Not at all. I don't think so. I think after we won that game and we're going into the Browns, I mean, I think every single week the mindset is just to go 1-0. Like give your all to like just win one game. You know what I'm saying? And it's like to say that the mindset shifted after going starting 5-0. I really don't think so. It just isn't enough. And the easy thing right now to do is to say, is to tuck away somewhere. Stuff is hard. You're down 3-0. Kind of hide in the corner. But I promise, like that's not the type of guys that we got. That's not who I am. I know I'm going to stand tall. I'm going to continue to rally the team. I'm going to continue to show up and put the most work in I can. And words are great. I'm not trying to sit here and just give you a speech, but like actions obviously got to lead first. So that's just what we're going to do.
Somebody who's gotten some criticism, Steve Wilks. I know you don't. He's the coach. That's the life you lead. But what do you think about the way he's coordinated? He said that he's kind of learning the defense. Do you think there's an adjustment period still going on?
Yeah, that's the least of my worries. Honestly, I think players win games, not coaches. I think he's done a great job. I think right now the issue is, I mean, there's going to be ebbs and flows in the season, especially with a new defense coordinator. I think the offensive side has gone through that as well when we lost McDaniel. Like even though Kyle is the play caller, like when you lose a coach, there's going to be adjustments being made throughout the season. So we got to continue to work on that. But at the end of the day, players are going to be the reason that we win games. We got to execute at a higher level, player-wise.
The tackling being this year hadn't been much here at all since you Anything you put your finger on for why the issue the last few weeks?
Nothing I can really put my finger on. I'm not going to make excuses for why we're missing tackles. We gotta tackle better.
But you're obviously the leaders of the defense. What can you say? What did you say to your defensive teammates today?
I said to the defense and to the entire team, this is it. Like, we didn't have a game after this. This was our season right here. There's one game. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, knowing that we had a bye going into next week, just emptying the tank for one game, and it obviously wasn't enough.
All right.
Okay.